Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. Hope you're having a great day. Taking a quick look here at Dogecoin, seeing what's going on since yesterday and we last covered this. It did spike up here today to try to break through that resistance there at about 7.6 cents, but failed to hold above that level. So we're going to see if that's a potential reality for breaking through or if we're on our way down, just generally speaking, what's going to happen next. So if you're new to the channel, just know I love to teach people trade. Hope you can learn something here today. If you want to become part of a better more consistent group, come on over to our Discord. We have an awesome group over here, a very active family, if you will. So again, thanks again for just being part of my life. And again, as part of my premium group, congrats again on our 95% from Bell. That was a maker short at 50%, audio long 105, ENJ long 113, comp 82%, VRA, quick little 21% scalp. So awesome results there. Keep in mind, those are 5x leverage trades, very safe and conservative. But just know also too, because I get a lot of questions right now, how many members are we planning to keep in the community? I think 200 is probably the limit we're going to be shooting for. We're getting close to that number currently. So again, check that out in your own time. Questions, feel free to reach out. Do not forget to like this video. And what we want to do is talk about a couple of key factors. Okay, so we talked yesterday about RSI being at 70. What that means for this coin, well, notoriously this coin will retrace at 70 and consistently consolidate before it comes back up. We see this most recent time, RSI is up over 70 and it decides it wants to pull back and continue higher. We see that similar behavior here. We could see a slight pullback with the next leg up. Again, history repeats itself, but it doesn't always have to. The key takeaway here is that the volume is looking very similar to before, except a little bit more consistent and a little higher. Great news for us, with the price action being higher, we're having more volume entering this range here. In only 3 days, we've seen almost half the volume as we saw in roughly 7 to 10 days. That's a really good sign, okay? So truth is, the price is less likely to decrease and more likely to increase based on those sentiments. We want to take a look at a few other things. Just note we're ascending positive with the 20-day SMA. We've got the other moving averages as well, kind of hanging out down below, which is perfect. We want to be above all three in a perfect case scenario. So taking a look at the 4 hour, this is where things get a little bit more important, if you will, or just I guess specific, because when we talked about this yesterday, we were anticipating the price action pulling back to these 3 levels here. These 3 levels were definitely different when we looked at them last because of the fact that the price action wicked up here. Okay? We were establishing lower lows and lower highs prior into that, and essentially at this point we've broken that tentatively. Keep in mind, this candlestick hasn't closed yet, but with it not closing above this, that's not a great sign. Okay? Again, typically it's disadvantageous to wick up that high and have the price pull back that hard. That being said, we can see the volume is definitely increased here. So it's a good push, good try, and definitely worthwhile. Because again, there isn't any liquidity yet, but there very well could be. We could see that second sweep there. The truth is though, we are ascending positively here as well with a kind of a newer trend, and we want to kind of honor that and wait and see if that holds. Okay? This ascending trend is definitely looking good still. So we're above all those things. That's a fantastic sign. Over 50, below 70 in the RSI, also a very good sign. Money flow index averaging out. MACD is soon to converge, but it hasn't officially yet. Once it swings upwards, if we do end up breaking this resistance here at about 7.6, great chance we'll see this coin take off. Okay? And a lot of this hinges on Bitcoin doing moderately well. Again, Bitcoin is hanging out at that 35,500 range. So there's a good chance we could very well see this coin continue to prevail. So, as you've probably already heard, cooler heads prevail, and it looks like Dogecoin's got a nice cool head for us here. Let's take a quick look, of course, as well at the Ichimoku cloud and confirm we're above the cloud, which is kind of hanging out here between 0.382, 0.236, essentially 7.2 and 7.4 cents. And what we're looking at is conversion lines above the baseline, lagging spans free and clear. This gives us a green light to go ahead and take a long position with confidence. Okay. So again, depending on when you're watching this video, there's a good chance this coin should continue further up. We take a look at liquidity. There is a bit of liquidity there that has already been swept. There's a previous fair value gap that has also been swept. So just note that there is potential for the price, if it were to leg down, to fill some of these lower levels here. And if so, we might see 0.382, 0.5, or 0.618 coming on down, which to translate is roughly 7, 7.2, and 7.4. I'm just kind of rounding up a little bit on those, but those are the areas you want to pay attention to. Consider dollar cost averaging on the way down if the price does pull back. If it doesn't pull back, expect this level to be swept here. Because again, we're ascending positively, higher highs, higher lows. There's no reason to kind of try to short into this coin, at least not yet. We're not there yet. Okay? Truth is, shows a lot of strength, and I think this is fantastic. So kudos to our community members who took some nice profits on Dogecoin as well. Thank you so much for posting those results. If you guys are curious about how our community is doing, want to be part of that, jump on over here. We got some realistic Awesome traders over here. Josh Raj, awesome job. And take a look at this newer trader here we have in our group, Agro Man. This guy's a beast. Keep up the good work, sir. Really appreciate you. Thanks again for sharing. Hope you all have a good rest of your day, though. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.